Hey, YouTube. All right, I'll wait till I get some people on. Ooh, dang, it's sunny. Hey, where is everybody? I know everybody on the other people's live stream and stuck over there. All right, I'm going to stay on here a few more minutes. Wait till I see if I get anybody. Hmm. Where is everybody? Ain't nobody on here. That's strange. Maybe it's set to public. Maybe it's set to private. Hey, Jermaine Hammonds. I was about to end my live stream if nobody got on. So, what you been up to on this Saturday evening? Because so far, I just logged on to do Grubhub to do my 2-hour block. And this whole entire week, it was extremely slow. I think this has been the lowest pay that I've ever made with Grubhub. Doing Grubhub tonight, 2-hour block. Yeah, me too. I'm about to start my block in the next, well, I got the app on right now. So, yeah, you're right. It's been dead. I got the minimum. Whatever the minimum was, I got. I never made over the minimum. I never make the minimum. I always used to make more than that. So it's been really slow. And then I haven't even got that many blocks this week anyway. Yesterday, I didn't have any blocks. Tomorrow, I don't have any blocks. I didn't do Uber Eats yesterday. I did Uber Eats today, so surprisingly, I let me see, I was on from 12:52 until about now. Well, did I sign up? Yeah, I blocked. Yeah, I didn't get anything for this week regarding blocks. I had a couple of hours here and there. Christmas Day I worked. I think I worked 1, 2, 3. I want to say I worked only about 3 days, 4 days this week. I only made $90-something with Grubhub, and that's all was the oops. I can't really see what you're saying because I'm driving and this thing is so small. I'll go back and read it. And then Uber Eats today, I did it from 12:52 until about right before 4 o'clock. And then my sister called me, so it kind of broke my little flow. But I only got like 5 deliveries with Uber Eats. But I did manage to get some tips. I got a $5 cash tip. Oops, you have an offer to accept. Oops, let me go accept this offer. Alright, Moe's. I hate going to that Moe's. They act so simple minded over there at times. I was there last week and had to pick up an order from Moe's, and they're like, what order was? I'm like, don't you have a tablet, you know? And thing about that was, um, they gonna tell me, well, hey, Lyft, my DoorDash, Uber, y'all still can see me? Okay, I guess y'all can see me now. So, yeah, so I went to the Moe's it was this week? I think it was this week. Whatever it was a few days ago. Yeah, I went to the Moe's, and they were like, they didn't know what the customer ordered, so I read it to them. I have a Kia Optima, way too many miles for 2013, brand new when I first bought it back in 2012. And so I said they wanted an ultimate burrito or whatever the hell it was. I don't eat at Moe's. And they was like, well, I said, I don't eat at Moe's. I don't know what's in the ultimate burrito. And then it's basically you have to choose what you want inside of it. So can you call the customer? And then just as about, um, he was to tell me to call the customer to tell them what they wanted. Grubhub customer service called to tell the restaurant what they wanted. And I said that's not my job to tell you what the customer wanted. If Grubhub, you have to contact Grubhub customer service, so that way there will be no problems. The food delivery. Moses nasty. I know. So it's Chipotle. Chipotle, they're nasty. And who else? I don't really care for a lot of these big chain restaurants anymore. It's not that good, you know. But yeah. So anyway, so Grubhub called maybe about a minute when I got there, told them what they wanted, and then he gonna tell me to pack the spoons and napkins. I was like, I don't pack spoons and knives for the customer. That's unsanitary. And especially when they had loosed up spoons, loosed up forks. I'm not talking about the food. You would think you would have that type of utensil there. You have a bag, not the regular, the general public with forks and spoons all out and no plastic. Anybody put their hands on it, that's just plain nasty. You know, so I got the napkins, pretended I was gonna put it in the bag, and then after that, when I got out the car, I threw it out. I threw the napkins out and threw it on the ground because I said that's just insanitary to me. You know, loose up spoons and loose spoons and forks. I mean, you would think a company that makes that much money would get to go spoons and forks and put them in a bag. You know, not loosed up forks and spoons. That's just, I don't know. But anyways, so Grubhub has been really, really, really slow. And then this whole entire week, at least for the last 2 weeks or so, I've been working from home doing this training for TurboTax for a company. So is I don't get paid for training, but I'm not a regular employee. I'll be a business owner for a company that takes calls from home, and I've been training with TurboTax. So when you call TurboTax online for technical assistance, I'll be working with um, from home taking calls for TurboTax. So I'll be finished in the next couple of weeks. Where that damn Mo's at? Oh, it's right here. So I'll be finished this week, but it takes a lot of my time doing the online training, and then there's like a 3-hour session every day with a facilitator. So that's been taking up a lot of my time doing doing the training. I keep doing this all the time. Went down the wrong aisle. So that's one thing that I've been doing. Oops. And I still have not abandoned my part-time duties with working for Panera Bread. And matter of fact, I need to contact them because I haven't heard from them in the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to contact them so I could see where my status was, because I had to do a background check, and I didn't hear anything back from the manager about working with them to do deliveries. Now, I just drove by Panera Bread, which is in the back of me, and they've been promoting their delivery service. You're not an independent contractor when you work for Panera. You're going to be a employee, and you're going to basically make $8. It may be different in other states, but it's like $8 when you're not doing deliveries, and then it's $5 per delivery plus tips plus the mileage to the restaurant, well, to the customer's house and back to the restaurant. So I'm just going to kind of wait until I finish all the training from home working with TurboTax, and then see what kind of schedules that they're going to have, because basically what it is that you have to put in commit hours, they call it. So once I finish certification, and of course tax season is going to be extremely busy with phone calls, with people calling in about TurboTax and everything else, and so my time will be limited with the deliveries. Now, I'm probably still going to do Grubhub and Uber Eats and things like that, but I have so many things on my plate. So I'm going to go and follow through with that Panera Bread, because I know they said they were looking for drivers, and they need 10 drivers in each Panera stores that do deliveries. And they test market Panera in Orlando, and they said it did very well. So I'm going to contact the person probably a couple of days, because I want to see what happened with that, because he told me if I wanted the job, I could take it if I wanted to, and it's flexible. I said I could do it between 11 and 2 or 3 o'clock or 4. They didn't need an evening driver, and besides, Panera closes at 9 o'clock, and they stopped their last delivery like 8 or 8:30. So, but other than that, this been really, really, really slow with Grubhub, and that's probably because most people are out of town, of course. Then, there's the college students, regardless what school it is, Emory, Emory, Georgia Tech, the AU Center, Mercer University, Oglethorpe University, Kennesaw, wherever. most of those people they order Uber Eats a lot. But they're still, Uber Eats has been pretty steady. But, I was doing a whole lot of things with Grubhub, but I realize now I gotta kind of change up with them. Okay, let me see what y'all was saying because I couldn't read the comments. Okay, 2 hour block. It was dead all week. Yep. You drove 14 miles to a restaurant Monday, and as soon as you got there, customer canceled. Oof. It is very hard to get blocks. I wonder why it's hard to get blocks now. Hey, Lyft, my duper Uber. Oh, you doing Grubhub on Monday? Yeah, they are overpriced. Yeah, Uber is smoother. It is. It's not. It's not about being smooth or hard. It's just the pay is too low. Like I said, unless you will get some good tips, you know, then it's pretty good. But don't expect to make a whole lot of money with Uber. But see, I've noticed the difference with Uber between a year ago when I first did it and now. Now it's so dang. I don't know. It's because restaurants are probably backing away from Uber because I'm curious to know what the contract is with Uber and, and Grubhub and all these apps. Yeah, I go for bonuses, but you know what? In Atlanta, the way how they got that not surge, that boost, it's always going to be in very condensed areas. And personally, me, I like doing it around my house. I did it around my house this earlier today, and I find that I got more tips when I'm around the house than me going to more in town and and then Uber tends to pull you all over the place. I noticed that when they have a surge, they're gonna pull you way further to go, and then you're gonna be in areas that you necessarily don't want to be. So tomorrow night or after midnight, Uber Eats is supposed to boost at 3.0 from midnight to 4 a.m. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow night. I'm gonna really try. But if they're boosting anywhere further outside of the city, I'm gonna do it. We don't have caviar, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna try to go for the bonus because when it had surged 4.0, when we had that little snow about a month, it was what 3 weeks ago. Man, I should have done it then and left Grubhub alone because I could have made probably about $100 something easily with that surge. And then I did Uber Eats. The next day it had surged like 2.5 or 3. I made some real decent money when it was that type of surge. And I said, dang, you ain't gonna see that never again. See, I don't get that. We don't get that. Hey, Shelly Shell, $16 extra for every 3 trips on Uber tomorrow night. But you know what though? The last time Uber had the New Year's special, and people were saying, "Oh, if you," and this wasn't even Uber Eats. This was regular folks being picked up. Um, a lot of people were disappointed in terms of the money they made. I mean, they made money. A lot of people say, "I made money last year, New Year's, and all that kind of stuff." But I'm not talking about the regular, normal pay that you expect to make on a holiday. I'm talking, but I mean extra money that's beyond the normal weekend, I'm talking about $300 in say 4 hours. That's what I'm talking about. I have my nephew do Uber in Louisiana, and he sold me. He was just driving. I don't know what do they call it, voodoo ball or whatever they call it. I don't know. Hey, Shelly, Shell again. Well, well, the way you could tell if Uber Eats is included is, um, it would say it. I mean, I don't drive people on my app. I don't. My app only has Uber Eats, and it would show Boost, not Boost. It would say yes, it was Boost. So if it shows a Boost, it would have 1.5, 3.0, or whatever. So it has nothing to do with picking up people, because I ain't picking up squat. Even if I did have the app, I ain't doing people. Because most of the time in Atlanta, at least, with the games, everybody's gonna be downtown. Everybody's gonna be at the Lenox Mall with the Peace Drop, and and they're gonna have all those cars blocked and stuff. I'm not gonna be stuck downtown in all that high traffic. I'd rather just work the outskirts, work the suburbs, do Uber Eats where I know where it may be surging, and that's it. And if I manage to wake up and do it, I ain't worrying about doing no people. Nope. Because everybody's gonna be thinking the same thing. Everybody's gonna drive. Everybody's gonna be out there to make money. Those weekend Uber people. They only do Uber on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, and that's it. And then they're gonna be those, everybody gonna be out there trying to get the very few rides, because most people's gonna either be walking to whatever things they need to go. No, people are not gonna pay 3 times the surge. They're not gonna do it. There may be some people who may be desperate, but to be honest, and I don't like it when people say, "Oh, it depends on the market." No, it don't. It'll make no difference where you at. Most people are either gonna stay home because either one, they ain't got no money, or two, if they out and about, and if they at the hotel, it's walking distance to a lot of stuff. So they ain't gonna need to. Ain't gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be stuck in traffic, so forget it. I'd rather stick around in the house, right around the outskirts, find those places that opens late, and that's it. So let me go and pick up this Moe's. This food better be ready. I'm picking up a Moe's for Grubhub. Hold on, let me turn my phone. Go ahead. Time to do this. Alright, I only got 2 hours, so let me see how much money I can make in these 2 hours. See how it's gonna be today. Alright, y'all. I'll talk to you later. I'll see what's so special about Moe's. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.